and thanks for joining us. This is the Signature TV News Update. I am Marvelous Obomman. In the headlines, MPC cautions against stakeholders' interference with pretext exercise in Kwara State. Boko Haram fighters renounce their membership in Borno State. The aviation minister says the Nigerian Air is expected to take off in April 2022. Now the news in details. The National Population Commission in Kwara State has cautioned stakeholders to desist from interfering in the second pretest census exercise in the state. The second pretest census exercise is part of the preparations for the main census exercise billed to take place in May 2022. The MPC Federal Commissioner for the state, Abdulrazak Gidado, while speaking at the opening ceremony of the training of supervisors and enumerators for the exercise in Ilorin, the Kwara State capital, on Thursday, charged stakeholders to allow field functionaries carry out their duties professionally so as to achieve best results. The Federal Commissioner also appealed to state and local governments concerned, traditional institutions, and communities to support the Commission in carrying out the second pretest census exercise, adding that the pretest exercise will be carried out in 4 local government areas of the state, namely Kayama, Ilorin South, Ofa, and Okero. He also assured Nigerians that all necessary steps have been taken to ensure that the Commission's field functionaries are properly kitted and trained to observe all COVID-19 protocols throughout the period of the exercise as prescribed by the Presidential Steering Committee on COVID-19. The Sokoto State Governor Aminu Tambuwal said the People's Democratic Party PDP is ready to take over Nigeria in the 2023 forthcoming election. Tambuwal made a statement on Wednesday while chairing a 2-day PDP national retreat in Abuja with the theme, "It is time to rescue and rebuild Nigeria." After being in power for 18 years, the People's Democratic Party candidate Goodluck Jonathan lost the 2015 presidential election to Muhammadu Buhari. Similarly, Atiku Abubakar lost the seat to the All Progressives candidate Muhammadu Buhari in 2019. Meanwhile, Tambuwal has assured Nigerians that the People's Democratic Party is ready to take over Nigeria in 2023. The 2 days retreat is aimed at addressing issues such as the Nigerian economy, sovereignty, youth and women inclusion in politics, and also the rebranding of the party. Some members of Boko Haram insurgent sect in Borno State surrendered on Thursday. The commanders and foot soldiers had escaped from Jaji within the Sambisa forest, while the rest of the fighters gave up their arms and ammunition to security forces stationed in the Goza axis. An intelligence officer, while explaining newsmen that many terrorists were forcefully conscripted as child soldiers, also explained that the operation had incurred troops of 192 Battalion deployed to Goza-Limankara Road took them into custody, adding that the military expects more submissions before the end of 2021. The chairman Zamfara State Task Force Committee on Insecurity, Abubakar Doran, has ordered the closure of a filling station and bakery in Gusau and Safe local government areas of the state on Wednesday, shortly after security forces arrested 4 suspects for allegedly supplying petrol and bread to bandits. Doran, who is also the special advisor to Matawale on security matters, said that the filling station located in Safe town, Safe local government area, would be closed for allegedly selling petroleum products to bandits collaborators, while a bakery in Gusau would be closed for allegedly supplying bread to bandits, as they are sabotaging the effort made by Matawale to provide a lasting solution to the lingering security challenges in Zamfara State. Doran also said that the government would enforce the executive order to letter, warning that violators, when caught, would face the full wrath of the law, and appealed to residents of Zamfara State to continue to support security agencies and the government with credible information on bandits and their collaborators for appropriate action. Moving over to business, the Minister of Aviation, Senator Hadi Sirika, has announced that the national carrier Nigeria Air is expected to take off in April 2022. This follows the approval of the outline business case for the establishment of the national carrier by the Federal Executive Council (FEC) on Wednesday. Sirika, who made the announcement in Abuja while briefing State House correspondents at the end of the FEC meeting, explained that it was the sixth attempt to get the outline business case approved. Sirika made mention that the takeoff would generate about 70,000 jobs in the first few years, adding that the government had chosen a name, color, and logo amongst others for the national carrier, and also explained that it would allow of all the activities of civil aviation regulation to be done electronically on one platform. Now, on the foreign scene, a man identified as Aman Abdullahi, who was arrested for murder at the age of 17, was executed on Wednesday by the Iran government, despite the appeals to spare his life by rights groups including Amnesty International. Abdullahi was executed at dawn in Raja Sahib prison near Tehran, in line with the Gaza's eye for an eye-style justice demanded by the victim's family. Amnesty International had appealed in October 11 for Iran to halt the execution of the 25-year-old, who was arrested in 2014 and later convicted of murdering his girlfriend. The London-based rights group said it had been sentenced to death twice, but the execution was stopped both times following an international outcry, adding that Iran has often faced international criticism for executing people convicted of crimes committed when they were minors, in violation of the Convention on the Rights of the Child that has been ratified by the Islamic Republic. Now for sport. Former Manchester United striker Michael Owen has claimed that Paris Saint-Germain manager Mauricio Pochettino can do more with the Red Devil squad than his current team. Owen said this while speaking on reports linking Pochettino with a move to Manchester United. Pochettino has been heavily linked with a move to coach Manchester United since the sacking of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer last weekend. The Argentine is said to be a strong favorite to succeed Solskjaer as permanent manager, but his contract with PSG will expire in June 2023. Before we end the news, a recap of our major stories. MPC cautions against stakeholders' interference with pretext exercise in Kwara State. Boko Haram fighters renounce their membership in Borno State. The aviation minister says the Nigerian Air is expected to take off in April 2022. Safety and security begin with you. Be patriotic. Report any suspicious activity to law enforcement agencies. Please stay safe. That's the Signature TV News Update on behalf of my producer, Ifunanya Ilodianya. I am Marvelous Obomman. Thanks for watching.